Good morning, peeps. We are back at it again with another video. If you're here for the first time, my name is Kel, aka Collection Closet. I'm a full-time reseller on platforms like eBay and whatnot. That seems like I haven't said that in such a long time because it's been almost 2 months since the last time we made a video. That's because first and foremost, bang, your boy got married. That is right, we got hitched. We are off the market. So sorry, ladies. But all jokes aside, it was an amazing time. I should be posting the video for that here soon. But yeah, it's been about 2 months since our last video. We got married, and then it was Thanksgiving, and then it was Christmas, and then it was New Year's. So now, earlier, about almost mid-January at this point, and we are back on the grind with you guys, trying to put out as much content as we possibly can. But the reason why we're here at the Goodwill Bins is because we're gonna go exactly over. We're gonna go over exactly how we paid for our entire wedding with nothing but people's old laundry and an app called Whatnot. Before we get into that, let's get in here and let's see what we can find to flip online for a profit. All right, so here inside the bins, every once in a while we like to check out the media section because sometimes you can come across some video games. So we're just kind of searching through here to see if this was a new rotation of these or not. I don't believe so, but we'll also look through here for the infamous Cars VHS, because the Cars VHS goes for some pretty good money, being that was the last movie printed before they switched over to DVD. So be on the lookout for that. Hitting up the wares as well. Again, a little bit older rotation that's going on here. Nothing really too crazy. Looks like, I don't even know what that was, but just kind of surfing through all this different stuff. Got a little Matchbox, brand new. Not a little bad little piece here. So checking out this side of the wares, we did find this pretty cool cookie jar. This is the Sakura cookie jar. This is the Raggedy Ann version. These ones do go for a little bit, about 40 bucks, I think, the specific one. However, with that chip, we end up deciding to leave it back. But still a pretty cool find. It's a good brand to look out for if you're ever hunting for some cookie jars. All right, so about to start the first clothing rotation for us for the day. They're about to say go. We thought this Billabong was vintage, but it's not. But hidden under this little pile of clothes, we did end up finding this black Lululemon full zip jacket. That was a really fun find. Good one there. Put it for our Whatnot Lives. So we picked that one up. Rifling through the same bin. This guy here dropped this Primitive jacket, Naruto Primitive. Should do her and whatnot. Then I saw this Alpha cycling jacket here. It had like the elbow pads to it, but it's a cycling jacket. So I thought that was pretty interesting. Something to look up. All right, so it's time for the midday checkout where essentially they go on lunch. So everyone has to check out and return their carts. So kind of go over a little bit of a few things we got here. Of course, the black Lululemon full zip we were looking at earlier. Nice piece here in good condition. So that's going to be great in our Whatnot. Should get anywhere between $30 and $40 for that. And then some, easy, simple stuff for our Whatnot Lives as well. We have our Disney Live, which that'll be for. We found some more Lululemon, nice color sports bra. This is actually a really nice Nike hoodie with some good color. It does have some little bit marks there in the front. That should clean up fine in the wash. Some Nike sweats. This here was actually a brand new Tags Anthropology top for the ladies. So we do our women's wear live every single Saturday. So new Tag Anthropology should do just fine. Very nice. All right, y'all, so it is now later in the night. It is about 10:30 at night. As you see, we are here at the warehouse, out the headquarters. And that is because we ended up just finishing up a live for the day, doing an activewear and outerwear stream. And all the clothes you see here on this rack is all the clothes we ended up just selling in a quick about 2-hour stream. We took a little bit of our time today. We didn't have sudden death on. We had a 10-second timer on our item. And this is the show we just did. We did a quick little $963 in sales. So that's a quick and easy $963 we did in, I think, 155 items, so the total gross sale came out to, I think it was like $6.21, I believe, an average per item. And most of our items we get for about $1.30 at the Goodwill Bins is our rough estimate when it comes to an average cost per item between all the hoodies, jackets, t-shirts, shorts, pants that we get, eBay items. So not even including the eBay items we would have got out of that. That we would have separated for eBay. $963, that's $6.21 average, minus $1.30, leaves about a $5 gross profit on those items roughly, which is exactly kind of what we look for. We look more so for a $5 net profit per item on the current streams we're doing as far as like our mixed brand. So just shy out under that this live, but that is a-okay. You know, it's all about averages. As long as our numbers look right at the end of the month for averages, we are perfectly fine with that. And you might be asking, okay, well, what items are you running on your Whatnot stream? So just a quick just a quick example of some of the stuff that we run. I mean, it's all pretty basic things: a Nike t-shirt, some Nike, you can see that, Nike shorts. We have some Adidas sweats. I mean, a Nike hoodie. I mean, it's very bread and butter. When I mean bread and butter, I mean regular mall brands. I mean, nothing crazy in there. I mean, yes, there is some Lululemon that we sold. There may be a couple North Face jackets we ran on tonight's stream as well. I can't remember exactly how many, but mostly just regular house brands. I mean, nothing crazy. And that's the thing about Whatnot. You don't need make crazy profits on every single item to make it a great, successful business on Whatnot. I mean, if you have a set goal in mind of what you want to make throughout this show, you can kind of reverse engineer how many items you need to sell to make your requested profit, and how many items at what profit, you know, to hit your goals. So Whatnot is definitely great because it is essentially, for us, at least for our business, is a volume-based business. You know, we're not trying to get a bajillion dollars for each of our items. We're not even trying to get anywhere near market value for our items. We're just trying to move as many items as we can at a certain profit margin, and multiply that by as many items as we can possibly run in that one stream. And that way, that's how we particularly choose to run our Whatnot stream in terms of our goals. But a little light show, not bad. $963 in just 2 hours of a stream. Can't go wrong with that. But that's essentially exactly how we paid for our entire wedding. Our entire wedding. People's old clothes. And the app Whatnot. We paid for a $40,000 wedding between her dress, my tux, the venue, the catering, the decorations, the floral, the DJ, the pastor. All the things accumulated of our wedding was just shy of $40,000. I think it was like $38,000 and change for everything. And we paid through all of that on Whatnot, and just pretty much, I think it was like an 8-month span. And that's not creating $40,000 in profit on Whatnot. That is in addition to the things we were doing before with our Whatnot. Because obviously we got bills to pay, right? We have an eBay and Whatnot business, but we weren't just funneling every dollar that we made on Whatnot for those shows. We had specific shows dedicated for our wedding shows, which is all those funds from those shows went towards our wedding budget of $40,000. That was on top of our normal operations that we were able to generate an additional $40,000 in net profit just for a wedding in about an 8-month period. So it is definitely doable. It is definitely something that I think every single reseller should look into, is the live selling platforms. Now, I'm not saying get rid of the eBay, get rid of the Poshmark. I'm not saying that whatsoever. I love eBay myself personally. Again, we do have an eBay store, but we also have our Whatnot portion of our business where we can move a ton of volume and kind of use Whatnot as our cash flow for our life, for our business in general, because there's nothing like getting an item first thing in the morning, getting it home, washed, prepped, put it on the live that same night, and have that money turning and burning each and every day. So if you want to learn a little bit more of our back end of our Whatnot business, feel free to drop it in the comments down below. This is just a little video to kind of the welcome back to YouTube, essentially. We're going to try to keep on putting out as much more content as we can. I know we've been slacking. We had to put one out since pretty much the time before we got married, about 2 months ago, but I promise you a ton more reseller content right here on this channel, y'all. So if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, that comment, that like button. It helps out the channel tremendously. We appreciate y'all for watching. We'll catch you in the next one. Keep on keeping on, turning a dollar to a dream. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.